I've been waiting for this issue number one, and it's finally here. Now, before we get into this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. It definitely goes a long way in helping the channel out, and I can't express how much it is really, truly appreciated. So with that being said, let's get into this review. I was so excited after reading the Zero issue for Planet Death that I immediately, very next week when I went to Heroes Aren't Hard to Find, I had to add it to my pull list. Issue number one. And I mean, it's here. It's here, finally. Now, I was fortunate enough to get an advanced digital copy to read on from Bad Idea. So I read it that way. I will say that this story is amazing. So you have writer Derek Kolstad and Robert Venditti, as well as Tomas Giorello on art, Sonny Go doing the colors with Tom Napoli with the letters. This first issue is a total of 64 pages, but 48 of those pages are the Planet Death story. Now I'm going to tell you, this issue starts off with all gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. I mean, that's just the most simple way I could put it. So let me go ahead and read the solicitation for you. Millions of miles from home, hundreds of ships descend into the stormy atmosphere of a hostile, frozen world. On board, an army of resolute men and women brace for the coming assault. They are an invasion force on an impossible mission. Destroy the devastating enemy weapon garrison below. Corporal Scott and his battalion are in the vanguard, but the human forces are no match for their brutal alien adversaries. Scott's battalion is dead within moments. He is the lone survivor. The landing force is annihilated. The battle is lost. Against overwhelming odds, Scott dares the unthinkable. Cross behind enemy lines. Survive the lethal landscape. Evade capture by ruthless enemies. Resist natural predators. Face human deserters and finish the mission single-handedly. Locked in his suit of full combat battle armor, sustained only by what he can carry, and driven by Earth's wrath, Scott must do by himself what an entire army could not. Destroy the weapon, return home. Man. If that's not a perfect setup for this first issue, I don't know what is. It starts off, the mission is destroy the weapon, return home. Now, the mission is pretty straightforward, right? Now, it starts off with there's an entire battalion that is awakened after 1,321 days being in hypersleep. And after they are awakened, they are pretty much sent down to this planet, and they are just thrown straight into war, man, straight into battle with this alien on this alien planet. And I'm gonna tell you, it's brutal. It's really brutal. And I have a feeling that this is going to be one of them types of books that you should probably not get used to or get too attached to any character. Because yeah. So the battalion that it's deployed, like I said, going into this alien world, there's hundreds and hundreds of these pods or ships that are coming from the main ship where this battalion is coming from, where they're awakened and everything. So there's like hundreds of these ships that are going down into this planet. And, you know, once they break the atmosphere going into this planet, man, that's just when all hell breaks loose. It's like these aliens, they see them coming and it just shots are just like it's going down. It's going down. And you kind of like, for me, like I kind of emotionally on the edge of my seat, really, because it's one of them things where, like, all right, they're all trying to, descend down to the surface, and you see some of these ships getting blown up on the way down, and then there's some people being like ejected, intentionally ejected out of these ships. So they're falling. They all have parachutes, and some of them are being shot out of the sky. And like, it's just wild, man. It's really wild. So some of them don't even make it to the ground. 99.9% of the battalion dies. Literally. It says that in the book. And the only lone survivor is Corporal Scott. And it seems like he is still going to, like, he still has a mission. And what is crazy is these aliens, they're relentless. They seem to be bigger and stronger and all of the sorts over the humans. So it kind of ends off with that, and like he's by himself, and he's just he's gonna take on these aliens by himself. Man, this issue's wild. I forgot to mention during my Heroes Con haul video that while I was there, I went there. There was a vendor, a booth set up, East Coast Comics, and they have a variant for Planet Death, #1. And what it is basically a homage cover to the video game Doom, and the cover's awesome. I don't know how soon it will be delivered, but I have that one coming too, as well as I'm going to get the cover A that I have on my pull list. So like I said in the beginning of this video, this book is a total of 64 pages, with 48 of them pages being the story of issue 1. Now, after the story, you get some solicitations for upcoming comics from Bad Idea. On August 6th, which is going to be the next book coming out from Bad Idea, is going to be Cul-de-sac. And that is like a vampire-ish, like a horror kind of book. I'm really looking forward to that. Now, in the back of this issue #1 of Planet Death, there is like a 12-page preview of Cul-de-sac. Now, I will say that from the time of me filming this right now, I have not read that yet, just because, I want to hurry up and get this out. But the artwork, I did kind of flip through it a little bit. Man, chef's kiss, man. That artwork is really nice, and it's very fitting for a horror type book. So definitely looking forward to that. So yeah, man, check those out, man. I think Bad Idea's got some really cool stuff coming out, and yeah, support them, man. I'm all about supporting indie stuff for sure. Now, if you're wondering when the next issue for Planet Death is going to be coming out, so issue #2 is solicited for November. Now, I'm not sure why these books are so far apart. I think that that's going to be the only negative thing to this book, because there's a lot of time between issues. So I don't know the reason for that. I'm sure if Bad Idea as a company was able to do it quicker, I'm sure they would. So I'm sure there's a reason. I'm just not aware of it. But as a reader, as a fan, that's a big gap from July to November between issues. So I hope going forward after issue 2, if issue 2 can be moved up, that would be great. But I hope it's not always this kind of a gap between issues, because that could potentially have people lose interest, and I would hate that, because this so far, this story is just awesome. So yeah, definitely, please let us know if anybody from Bad Idea is watching this. I'm I'm really curious to know why they're solicited so far apart. Um, yeah, because I'm just really curious on that. So yeah, let us know if let us know. Well, that's it, man. That is the issue number one of Planet Death review. I hope you guys are really gonna pick this up, look forward to it, and read it, man. Because like I'm telling you, like so far, this is like a sci-fi, like it's awesome, man. It's awesome, and I can't recommend it enough. I really can't. So if your LCS is not getting it, tell them you want it. Tell them you want it, and put it on your pull list, man. Because honestly, I don't know uh how many copies that the LCSs are going to be ordering. I'm not sure. But with that being said, though, regardless, it's definitely worth a good look, man, for sure. Well, that's all I got, man. Check it out, and let me know what you think. If you read this, if you read the Zero issue, and if you read issue number one, let me know, man, in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this book, man, because I'm just like I'm geeked out over this, man. It's freaking awesome. So I can't say enough good about it, honestly. So let me know what you think about this book. And if you haven't read it, are you planning on picking it up? Because, man, good times were had with this book. And so, yeah, catch you guys in the next one.